श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की, ब्रजभूमि वृंदावन धाम की, मायापुर नवद्वीप धाम की, पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की, गंगा मैया यमुना मैया की, तुलसी देवी भक्ति देवी की, सामवेद भक्त वृंद की, निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki.
जय राधा माधवा कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधवा कुंज बिहारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरवरधारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरवरधारी यशोदानंदन व्रज व्रज जन रंजन यशोदानंदन व्रज जन रंजन यमुना तीरा वनचारी यमुना तीरा वनचारी जय राधा माधवा कुंज बिहारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरवरधारी यशोदानंदन व्रज जन रंजन यमुना तीरा वनचारी हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे जय राधा कालचंदी श्री राधे जय राधा गोविंद श्री राधे जय राधा माधव श्री राधे जय जगन्नाथ जय बलदेव जय सुभद्रा जय गौरानिताय जय गौरानिताय जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev. Let's chant Mangalacharan prayers. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jaya Udirayet Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavate Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Nashtiki Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namah. Hare Krishna. Welcome all of you in the morning Srimad Bhagavatam class. Today I am speaking first time. My name is Shamala Gopi Devi Dasi. Please bless me, please pray for me so that I can serve you by my words. Please forgive me if anything wrong comes from the mouth. So with this, we will be reading from Canto 10, Chapter 15 of Srimad Bhagavatam today. And we will start from verse number 9. So can someone please read the verse number 9? So we are reading only translation and purport, and only verse 16 we will chant. Sure. Okay, so I'll start with verse number 9. Shukdev Goswami said, thus expressing his satisfaction with the beautiful forest of Vrindavan and its inhabitants, Lord Krishna enjoyed tending the cows and other animals with his friends on the banks of river Yamuna, below Govardhan Hill. Is it working? Yeah. Next verse, 10 to 12.
Sometimes the honeybees in Vrindavan became so mad with ecstasy that they closed their eyes and began to sing. Lord Krishna, moving along a forest path with his coward boy friends, and Baladev would then respond to the bees by imitating their singing while his friends sang about his pastimes. Sometimes Lord Krishna would imitate the chattering of a parrot, sometimes with a sweet voice, the call of a cuckoo, and sometimes the cooing of swans. Sometimes he vigorously imitated the dancing of a peacock, making his coward boyfriends laugh, sometimes with a voice as deep as the rumbling clouds. He would call out with great affection the names of the animals and who had wandered far from the herd, thus enchanting the cows and the coward boys.
Srila Sanatan Goswami explains the Lord Krishna would joke with his friends, saying, "Just look, this peacock doesn't know how to dance properly." Whereupon the Lord would vigorously imitate the peacock's dancing, causing great laughter among his friends. The bees in Vrindavan would drink the sap of the forest flowers, and the combination of this nectar and the association of Sri Krishna made them mad with intoxication. Thus, they closed their eyes in ecstasy and expressed their satisfaction by humming. And this humming was also expertly imitated by the Lord.
Verse 13.
Sometimes he would cry out in imitation of birds such as the chakoras, crownchas, chakravas, bharadwajas, and peacocks, and sometimes he would run away with the smaller animals in mock fear of lions and tigers.
The word bitavat, as if afraid, indicates that Lord Krishna played just like an ordinary boy and ran with the smaller forest creatures in mock fear of the lions and tigers. Actually, in Vrindavan, the abode of the Lord, the lions and tigers are not violent, and thus there is no reason to fear them.
Verse 14, please.
When his elder brother fatigued from playing, he would lie down with his head upon the lap of a cowherd boy. Lord Krishna would help him relax by personally massaging his feet and offering other services.
The word Pada Samvahana Dibihi indicates that Lord Krishna would massage Balram's feet, fan him, and bring him river water to drink.
Sometimes, as the cowherd boy danced, sang, moved about, and playfully fought with each other, Krishna and Balram, standing nearby hand in hand, would glorify their friends' activities and laugh.
So verse 16 we will recite. Please repeat after me. Kvachit pallavatalpeshu niyudhashramakarshitah Vrakshamoolashrayashete Gopotsangopabarhana. Anyone else wants to recite? Kvachit pallavatalpeshu niyudhashramakarshita Vrakshamoolashrayashete Gopotsangopabarhana. 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 Word to word. Please repeat along. Kvachit, sometimes. Pallava, made from the new twigs and buds. Talpeshu, upon beds. Niyudha, from the fighting. Shrama, by fatigue. Karshitaha, worn out. Vraksha, of a tree. Mula, at the base. Ashraya, taking shelter. Shete, he lay down. Gopa Utsanga, the lap of a cowherd boy. Upabarhana, as his pillow. Translation. Sometimes Lord grew tired from fighting and lay down at the base of a tree, resting upon a bed made of soft twigs and buds and using the lap of cowherd friends as his pillow. Purport by the disciples of Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The word Pallavatalpeshu implies the Lord Krishna expanded himself into many forms, lay down upon the many beds of twigs, leaves, and flowers hastily constructed by his enthusiastic cowherd friends. Verse 17, someone wants to read.
Some of the cowherd boys, who were all great souls, would then massage his lotus feet, and others, qualified by being freed of all sin, would expertly fan the Supreme Lord.
The word Samavijayan indicates that the cowherd boys fanned the Lord very carefully and expertly, creating gentle and cooling breezes.
And their hearts would melt out of love of the Lord.
Verse 9. Verse 19.
In this way, the Supreme Lord, whose soft lotus feet are personally attended by the goddess of fortune, concealed his transcendental opulences by his internal potency and acted like the son of a cowherd. Yet even while enjoying like a village boy in the company of other village residents, he often exhibited feats only God could perform.
Thank you. Okay, so let's chant some Mangalacharan prayers. Then we'll start. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurumilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam. Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurum Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sargajatan Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sarvadaitam Sardutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakha Vitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanto Namostute Tapte Kanchan Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Vaevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shrivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So today we are reading from Canto 10, Chapter 15. And Canto 10 is like the lotus face of the Lord. It's so beautiful. So we can see this Canto 10 is most beautiful part of the Srimad Bhagavatam. And out of that, we are reading the Vrindavan pastime, which are like the jewel out of the Canto 10. And when I came, I just saw, whatever pastime we are reading today, it's behind me. We can see this beautiful picture and visualize how this pastime will be. So now here, Lord is so merciful that he come to the world and he gives us the glimpse of the spiritual world. And the sole purpose is to attract us towards his beautiful pastimes. And by that, we can aspire to be with Krishna, to play with Krishna in the spiritual world. So these are the glories of the beautiful pastimes of these Leelas. So to start with a little bit recap of this chapter, In this chapter, the killing of Dhenukasur, Dhenuka as demon. So here, now Lord Krishna is crossing a stage of he was 5, now he is going from 5 to 6. So age of Poganda started. Poganda means aged from 6 to 9. So here, before that, when Krishna was from 4 to 5, he was just allowed to tend the calves, and he was not allowed to go too far from the house. Now, there were so many cows, calves, and there were so many gopas. They were waiting when Krishna will go out, when Krishna will come with us, when Krishna will go in different forests and wander with us. So now Krishna is allowed, and he has given the title of official cowherd boy. Now he has become the official cowherd boy. And the day it comes like Gopashtami, we all know. It comes in the Kartik month, Ashtami of the Shukla Paksha of the fortnight. So that day, after onwards, Krishna started to tending the cows. So there were two purposes for Krishna to do that. Like along with tending the cows in different forests, he enjoyed the beauty of different forests of Vrindavan also. So in Vrindavan, we would say Braja, like total 12 main vanas are there, forests are there. Like 8 are there on the western side of Yamuna, and 6 are there on the eastern side of Yamuna. And there are 20-foot sub-forest, we call Upavan, it is Upavan. So Krishna will go in each forest every day, like different forests Krishna will go and enjoy. And each forest has a different beauty, different, like some is tal one, like their tal fruits are growing, some are kumud one, like kumud fruits, flowers are growing. So every forest had their different beauty, and it will give different pleasure to Krishna. So in this way, Krishna will be going, and we can see in the picture, Krishna and Balram, they are going in the front. Krishna is playing his flute, beautiful flute, and then there are millions of cows. Nanda Maharaj has like millions of cows. So all will be going with Krishna and Balram, and then there will be all the gopas. And it will be like scene of festivities. Everyone will watch, wow, it will look so beautiful. That Krishna and Balram are going, cows are going, all the gopas are going, and Krishna is playing the flute. So everyone will be like waiting for this scene in the morning to come out and see when Krishna is going to the forest. So beautiful. And then we read in the previous verse that as soon as Krishna enters in the forest of Vrindavan, the spring season comes, and the word used is Madhava. And Madhava can be used for different, like there are different meanings of word Madhava. Madhava is used for husband of mother goddess, goddess of fortune. And then Madhava is used for spring season also. So when Krishna enters into the forest of Vrindavan, the flowers will be blooming, the fruits, the trees are full of fruits, and the lakes are full of water. So everything will be perfect for Krishna to please the Krishna's senses. Everything in the forest will please Krishna's all the senses. And one more thing to understand here is about Vrindavan, that everything in Vrindavan is a personality. Everything in Vrindavan is a liberated soul. Even the dust, it can be the honeybees, the peacocks, the water flowing, everything has a personality. Nothing is dead matter like in this world. So, and they are all pure devotees of Lord. So everyone wants to please the Lord. And in Vrindavan, everyone wants to be controlled. In this world, we all want to be controller. We want to be the Lord. But in Vrindavan, it's opposite. Like we read in Bhagavad Gita chapter 15, there's a banyan tree and there's a reflection. So original tree is in the spiritual world, and the reflection is here in the material world. So everything is opposite here in this world. We all want to be controller. In Vrindavan, everyone wants to be controlled by the love of each other. Even Krishna wants to be controlled by the love of the gopas, gopis, everyone, all the Brajavasis. And all the gopas, they want to be controlled by the love of Krishna. So in this, there's a competition of pleasing each other. And when they are pleasing each other, this competition is also eternal, never ending. Both are pleasing each other, and their happiness is increasing eternally. So we will see, like as we go, how is it going. And then Srila Shukdev Goswami mentioned Dhanyamyada Dharani. Dharani is Mother Earth. She is most fortunate. Why she is most fortunate? Because Krishna is walking barefoot on the Mother Earth. She is wife of Lord Krishna. And Lord Krishna loves Mother Earth so much that whenever she is in trouble, he personally comes and protects us. We can see like when Hiranyaksh took Mother Earth, then he took a Vara avatar and came and protected Mother Earth. So in that way, Krishna is not wearing any footwears in Vrindavan, because he said, my cows are not wearing footwears, so I will also not wear footwear. So he will wear barefoot, and there are beautiful chinnas, signs on the lotus feet of the Lord. So wherever he walks, those beautiful footprints will be there, and this will be like a jewel in the land of Vrindavan. And Brajvasis will make sure not to step over or not to trample over like on the footprints. They will protect them and worship those footprints. So in this way, Mother Earth was most fortunate by getting the personal touch of the Lord. So in the verse number 9, Mataji, can you please open the verse number? I want words. Yeah. There are certain words in each word, verse. So we will be discussing those Sanskrit words also. There are some significance of these words. So first here in this verse there is a significant word evam. Evam is translated that in this way. So Srila Shukdev Goswami is explaining that these are just a glimpse of the pastimes of the Lord which are happening in the spiritual world. So for that, this word is added. Even it will be used in the upcoming verses also, that it is said like Hari Anant, Hari Katha Ananta. Hari is unlimited and his pastimes are unlimited. No one can summarize, no one can describe these pastimes. So the Srila Shukdev Goswami is saying, I am just telling just a glimpse of these pastimes. I cannot describe all the pastimes. And then the word Krishna is used. Krishna, everyone might know the meaning of word Krishna, right? It's all attractive. But there is one more meaning, like who gives pleasure to everyone. But this word is very significant here. Why? Because the Vrindavan forest is giving pleasure to Krishna, who gives pleasure to everyone. So we can understand the glory of Dham, that it is giving pleasure to Krishna, who gives pleasure to everyone. So Dham is non-different from the Supreme Lord. And there are various advantages of being in Dham, doing sadhana. Srila Rupa Goswami mentions in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, Nectar of Devotion, many times about the glories of Dham, resigning Dham, and doing sadhana in Dham. And not only doing sadhana, if we just meditate on Dham in our mind, in our heart, we can see all the pure devotees of the Lord. Srila Prabhupada always carried the Dham in his heart wherever he went. So these are the glories of Dham. And then it's mentioned Adre Sarit Rodeshu. So it is Krishna is standing the cows on the banks which are flowing from the Govardhan hill. So what are the rivers coming from the Govardhan hill? Anyone want to guess? There is a major river comes out from the Govardhan hill. I'm sorry? Yamuna, one of the river Yamuna, and there's one more. I mean, you might have visited in Govardhan. Yes, Mansi Ganga. So that is the main river, but there are many. So Krishna used to tend the cows on the banks of these rivers and have the pastimes. So now how Krishna will enjoy, it is mentioned in the next verse. So it is mentioned that the honeybees, they are mad in ecstasy. So how they are mad in ecstasy? They are drinking the nectar from the flowers of Vrindavan, which are all personalities, which are pure devotees. So they are drinking the nectar from those flowers, and along with that, they are in association of the Supreme Lord. So since they are pure devotee in the association of the Supreme Lords, they are getting ecstatic. And when someone getting ecstatic, what happens? Close their eyes and they are singing the glories of the Lord. And Lord, being merciful to reciprocate their love, Lord is also imitating. Lord is also repeating the glories. And then word mentioned anuvrate. So, can you please open the verse, Mother? So the anuvrate is all the followers, all the gopas, they are also repeating the glories of the Lord. So from this we can understand how important it is to, how pleasing it is to Lord Krishna when someone sings the glories of the Lord. It can be the name of the Lord, it can be the pastimes of the Lord. So it is so pleasing to the Lord. So we can think of, if we chant Krishna's name, if we if we are like discussing Krishna's pastime like we are doing now, how pleasing it is to the Supreme Lord. And then one more significant thing if we see in this verse is, everything is mentioned in the present tense, like Krishna Gayati, he is singing, Anukujati, he is imitating, Abhinrityanti is he is dancing. So everything is mentioned in the present tense. Nothing is said, oh, Krishna did this in the past before 5,000 years. No, it is happening. So it is Nitya Leela. It's the eternal pastimes of the Lord which are still happening in the land of Vrindavan. But we think, oh, why? We are not able to see. We are going in Vrindavan and we see all the dirt. We are not able to see these beautiful pastimes because we need that vision. We need the purified visions. Still, the pure devotees who are living in the Vrindavan, they are still seeing these pastimes happening in the Vrindavan. And Krishna says that Vrindavanam parityajya padam ekam na gacchati. Krishna never leaves Vrindavan. He is eternally residing there. He is still there. These pastimes are still happening there. But we need that vision. And then, then Krishna is again reciprocating with other and living entities like parrots, cuckoos, then there are swans. So Krishna is imitating them, Krishna is singing with them in their voice. And then Krishna dances with the peacocks. And the way Krishna dances, even the peacocks feel shameful. Oh, Krishna is dancing so well. We cannot dance like that. And by seeing that, even all the gopas, they will laugh like anything. That, oh, Krishna is dancing so well. So, and then whenever these cows go far distance, Krishna calls them. So how will Krishna call them when they are going far? There is a place in Braja called Ter Kadamba. It's near to Nandgaon. That is a tree, Kadamba tree, where Krishna will climb. And then he will call out these cows. Every cow had their individual names and nicknames. And Krishna knew that. So what will he do? Sometimes he will call by the names, and sometimes he will play his flute, and through the flute, he will call out those names. And each and every cow will think that Krishna is calling me. So much love will be there that it will go from their ears to their mind and captures their heart. And then think, oh, Krishna is calling me. Krishna is calling me. And then they will rush away. And then they will come back to Krishna. So in this way, they will Krishna will call all the animals when they go far. Then verse number 14, when Lord Balram will be tired, Krishna takes different places. Like with Lord Balram, sometimes he will be friend, sometimes he will be the younger brother. So when Lord Balram is tired, he will lie down in the lap of some cowherd boy. Krishna will massage his feet, he fan him, and he will give him water and make him relax like that. And then sometimes, like the normal kids, like there will be some competition between the cowherd kids. How? Like there will be dance competition, there will be singing competition, there will be fighting competition. So how it will happen? Krishna and Balram, they will stand hand in hand, and then they will be the referee, that we are referee. And then they will tease these cowherd kids. How they will tease? They will sometimes say, when they are dancing, hey, denizens of heaven even cannot dance like you. And when they are singing, they will say, oh, even Gandharvas cannot sing like you. And these cowherd boys, they will be irritated. Hey, you are making fun of me? We will not dance, we will not sing. And somehow he will convince, hey, I'm not joking on you. I'm just really, you're so good. Bravo, you're singing so nicely. So in this way, he will convince them also. And then sometimes there will be fighting, wrestling competition. And then when Krishna becomes tired, what happens? That these gopas, they will make the bed for Krishna. How they will make? They will gather all the soft pallava, it's called pallava, all the leaves, freshly grown leaves, which are very soft, the twigs, which are very soft. They will make the bed, and they will make Krishna lie down. So it is mentioned talpeshu. Talpeshu is a plural. Like there is not single bed. There are so many beds. So Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, he explains that there will be 3-4 gopas all together making these beds. And we can think how many gopas are there. So all the gopas want to serve Krishna, and everyone will make such beds. And so there will be thousands of beds. So Krishna will expand himself and lie down on each and every bed like that to reciprocate the love of these gopas. Krishna's another name is Achyuta. He never fails to reciprocate the love of his devotees. So in this way, he will lie down on all the beds, and these leelas repeat all over the day. Like they are playing, then Krishna will become tired, Krishna will lie down, again they will play, again Krishna will lie down. So like that, these leelas are going whole day. So these beds will be there in the Vrindavan forest whenever you go. There will be there, many, millions of them. And then it's mentioned when Krishna is lie down on the bed, how gopas will serve Krishna. That it's mentioned Mahatmana. So these gopas are not normal personalities. These are all Mahatmas. These are all purified souls, liberated souls. And it's mentioned their sins are eradicated. They are sinless. And such personalities have got the chance to massage the feet of the Lord. And next verse we will read like the glories of lotus feet of the Lord also. So they have got the chance to massage the feet of the Lord, and some will fan him. And the word is mentioned, Vyajane Samavijayan. This word is very significant, that they will fan with the speed which is not too high and not too low, which is perfect speed. And these details are given in each and every verse by Srila Shukdev Goswami for us to understand how to please Krishna, how to do each service mindfully. These gopas, their one goal is just to please Krishna, and they know it perfectly that, okay, if you fan too high, it will be irritated. If you fan too low, you will not get any air. So we can take from that, like any service we are doing. Suppose we are offering milk to Krishna. We are checking the temperature. It is not too hot, not too cold. We are offering fruits to Krishna. Then there should be nothing rotten. We are cooking. Mentally, we should be present there. That how perfectly I can do every service. And out of that, most important is chanting of the holy name. When we are chanting, we can think of, okay, I am present there mentally, chanting each and every syllable distinctly, hearing it attentively. So that will please Krishna. So in every service, we can apply that. We can definitely not serve in the mood of gopas, but we can understand few intricacies of the service from these gopas. And then they will sing. How they will sing? They will sing to make Krishna sleep. And the word mentioned is tad anurupani. Tad anurupani is as per the occasion. As per the occasion means in Indian classical music, there are ragas for each time. Morning, it's different. Afternoon, it's different. Evening, it's different. And with seasons also it change. So these gopas, they are expert in singing with these ragas. So when they are making Krishna sleep, they are singing the way it is as per the occasion, and it gives comfort to Krishna. Now also in the Vrindavan, there are many temples where they do Ashtayam Seva. And then 8 times there are services, and for each time there are different ragas they sing to please Krishna. And then while singing these songs, it is mentioned, Sneha Klilna Dhiya. Sneha is deep love. and sometimes it is used for ghee or oil also. So it's dhiya is heart. So their heart is melting out of love for Krishna. So when they are making Krishna sleep, they are thinking, oh, he is my friend. Let me give him some comfort. Let me make him sleep. Huh? And with that love, out of that love, while singing, they start crying. Their heart melts and they start crying. So this is the love. It is pure love. It is, Srila Rupa Goswami says, it's jnana karmadi anavritam. There is no tinge of anything else. No jnana, no karma. They just want to please Krishna. So in this way, they are singing to please Krishna, to make Krishna sleep. So now Rath Yatra is coming in few days. We can think of in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Lord Chaitanya is pulling the chariot of Lord Jagannath. And he is taking Lord Chaitanya, is taking Lord Jagannath to Vrindavan. Why he is not taking to any other place? Why he is not taking to Mathura or Dwarika? Why only to Vrindavan? Anyone wants to say? Any? He's happiest there. Yes, Mataji. Yeah, but there is a reason why he's happy there. Radharani, yes, definitely. Yeah, I mean, we already discussed, it is out of this pure love. It is not available anywhere, not in Mathura, not in Dwarika. All other places, there is the mix of some other desire also, or there is a mix of awe and reverence. Here, we will read in next verse also this, that how Gopa's love is pure. So last verse, what is mentioned, in this way, the Supreme Lord, whose soft lotus feet are personally attended by the goddess of fortune, concealed his transcendental opulences by his internal potency and acted like the son of a cowherd. Yet even while enjoying like a village boy in the company of other village residents, he often exhibited feats only God could perform. So here, first of all, the lotus feet of Lord are glorified, that which are massaged by the Lord goddess Rama. Goddess Rama is used sometimes for Mother Lakshmi. Sometimes it is used for Radharani also. Because Radharani will also massage Lord's feet sometimes in Vrindavan forest. And Mother Lakshmi, who is the goddess of fortune, she is massaging the feet of Lord Krishna. And then there is a verse in Chaitanya Charitamrita that Narayana Hridaya Sthiti Tabu Pada Sevai Mati Seva Kare Dasi Abhimani. That Mother Lakshmi's actual place is in the heart of the Lord. That place, Lord has given her the place in the heart. But she thinks, I am the maid servant of the Lord. And by thinking that, she massaged the feet of the Lord. And she is very happy there. So such lotus feet, which are massaged by the goddess of fortune, these lotus feet are walking in the forest of Vrindavan. We can think of these lotus feet. And then it is mentioned that Krishna is hiding his opulences behind his internal potency. In Bhagavad Gita, Lord says that Naham Prakasha Sarvasya Yoga Maya Samavrita. Krishna says that I don't disclose, I don't manifest to anyone. I am always covered by my internal potency. And here, Krishna is saying that sometimes he is showing his godliness also. He is killing the big demons, and then he is showing his God. So conversation goes like that between the Brajvasis and Krishna, that Krishna says sometimes, hey, I have killed these demons, I have lifted Govardhan, I am God. Then Gopas will say, really? You are God? Then I am also God. we drink the milk from the same cows. How can you be different? We all are God. So they never believe. Here Krishna is telling to the Vrajavasis that I am God, but they are not able to believe it. So it is completely opposite to what happens in this material world. Krishna is saying, I am not disclosing to foolish. I am not disclosed to foolish. And here Krishna is telling to Vrajavasis, I am God, believe me. And they are not believing. So this is Vrindavan. And then the word mentioned, Gramya. It is also important that Gramya means who is not expert in anything. The Gramya word comes from the word Gram, like from village boy kind of. So from Sanskrit, in Sanskrit there's a meaning of each word, and opposite to Gramya is Nagar. Nagar comes from Nagar, like who is from city. So we can think of the city kids, like they are going to school, they are wearing appropriate clothes, studying in the school, very focused. But here for Krishna, the word mentioned is Gramya. He is a village boy. He is not expert in anything. Even sometimes, he is afraid of crossing the road also. He is like that. And he is going with the other village boys. So he is wandering in the forest of Vrindavan like that. He is just roaming here and there. And then in this way, he is hiding his opulences. Everyone knows that he is the son of Nanda Maharaj. He is a cowherd boy. No one is believing that he is God. So in this way, Krishna is enjoying his pastimes in the village of Vrindavan. In the upcoming verses, we will read that how Krishna will kill the demon Dhenuka. So with this, I will end. And please correct me. Please feel free to ask any question. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Shila Prabhupada ki jaya.
Hare Krishna, Shamala Gopi, thank you for giving such a beautiful class. None of us, it's your first class at the temple for Srimad Bhagavatam, but it's like you're eternal in the pastimes of Krishna, so you're just speaking from your heart so beautifully. This is such a beautiful section, and you were nicely elaborating. And as you were speaking, the thought came to my mind that, for us, for me, is like if someone says, oh, you should only glorify, if I tell someone, oh, you should only glorify me, I was like, okay, this is such a puffed up, thought that but for Krishna, why is he pleased? Because he is having such a good time in his pastimes and with his friends and with his devotees, that the moment we start glorifying his pastimes, he is transported back to, which is, like you said, eternally happening. He's back in that space, and so he is so happy. And so, it's just like understanding that like circle of his devotees give him so much pleasure, and that gives him pleasure. And then when we talk about his pastimes with his devotee friends, then he is in so much ecstasy. So that was such a beautiful thought.
Yes, Mataji, thank you so much.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. I love this verse because recently, for last 2 years, I've been going back and forth from Vrindavan Dham to here, and I feel all these things. So I have no words, but it's very true. Once you've tasted the love in Vrindavan, and once you've feel the glories of Vrindavan, you don't want to be anywhere else. But Hare Krishna.
Yes, thank you, Mataji. If no one has any question, there is some discussion I can have with everyone. One question is like, today we discussed the Leelas, the pastimes of the Lord. So the question is, it is open session, everyone please share, and it will help me also, that why it is important to know philosophy along with the pastimes of the Lord. So please share whatever your understanding is on that.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
I think in order to know the Lord more and more, you have to study the philosophy. Otherwise, there'll be distance. To learn more about the Lord, you have to keep hearing and learning.
Thank you, Mataji. Anyone else?
This is what I have heard from devotees who give classes, Mother. So I think if we just hear the pastimes of the Lord, I think we end up like Sahajiyas, trying to imitate what the Gopas and what the Lord is doing.
Yes.
So first, that's why Prabhupada says start with Canto 1, which establishes the position of the Lord. So we need to know the philosophy, who is the Lord, what is his position.
Mm-hmm.
And with that in the mind, if we hear the pastimes, then we relish it and we absorb it with the right mood instead of becoming Sahajiyas, which is a dangerous position. At least that's what I've heard from senior devotees.
Yeah. Thank you, Mataji. Very nice.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Yes, I agree with both of them. And then in addition, I would say that philosophy gives us explanation and reasoning behind why Krishna does what he does. And it's easy to comprehend, especially when we are trying to make everything with a logical sense, even in our day-to-day life. So if philosophy is giving a nice logical explanation in easy layman terms, and especially like Prabhupada, who was a great teacher, he has explained everything in a really easy to understand terms with a very good example. So the philosophy is Prabhupada's words, and coming from Krishna, I think it's very important.
Yeah, thank you, Mataji. Okay, yes, please.
First of all, I was going to say it's a wonderful class.
Thank you.
And my first thought of your question now was to work on our relationship with Krishna. And then I started thinking about being instructed on how to get back to Godhead and to chant the holy names during this Yuga, Kali. And to also be instructed in ways that would help us understand and appreciate our love for Krishna, and to have an idea of Radharani's mercy.
Thank you. Thank you so much. If no one wants to say, just one more question we can discuss. I mean, it's again for my learning. That we see in the past times, Lord Balram is getting tired, Lord Krishna is getting tired, they are lying down. How is it possible, like Lord Balram, Lord Krishna, having wrestling and getting tired? How can we reconcile with that? And please share your thoughts. I mean, we can get tired, we can lie down, but yeah.
Is it because just to increase the pleasure of the devotees, to give them the opportunity to serve, you know, he gets hungry and Mother Yashoda's thinking, oh, my child is hungry, I have to make the nicest butter from the nicest cows. And so it is just to enhance the pleasurable exchanges between him and his devotees.
Beautiful. Thank you, Mataji. I ask this question because many times people give these examples and say, oh, he's your God, he's getting tired, or different examples they give and they can say. So, if we know what is the reason behind it, we can at least explain to them. Okay, anyone else want to say anything or any question?
Well, when Lord Brahma questioned, why is he eating food like this? He had to show, that whatever he does, you don't question. And he does, whatever he does is for the mercy of the devotees. So to relate to us, he does. He doesn't need to, but for our pleasure.
That's our pleasure. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, with that we will end the class then. Thank you everyone for joining. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Shla Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Hare Krishna.
About Sahaja. That's why we stick to the verse and purport before we make our Hare Krishna. wonderful class. I was listening in the office. Very nice.
सहितं